along to the touch of the breeze. Waltzing together down the lane from memory. Seasons have changed and now a new melody plays. So now fly with blue. The petals play and I move on. Is it me or my past that won't let me go? My sky stands with me. When the next chapter starts, it'll shine light. Memories that I hold on, let them fly in the air. Say we love the world. My sky stands with me. When the next chapter starts, it will shine bright.
Hello, hello. How's it going? Yo, Yellen, how's it going? Hey, I killed it. How's your day been? How's everyone doing today? Let me just move my dinner a little bit. 'Cause I actually haven't had dinner yet. I'll probably have it during the soul break of the stream, probably. How's everyone doing?
Will it also take my memories from me?
Is my microphone working correctly? Yeah, it is.
Deep, never touched
Okay, let us remove the cover now.
the light that was high in
All should be accounted for.
world. All flowers turn to the earth.
I'm gonna put the gamba from the get-go. That way we are done with that. I'll put it for 30 minutes. That way we have time for it. Average bitrate too high. I thought I had already fixed that multiple times. Is the stream alright? Can you guys hear me correctly? Hello? Don't tell me it's having issues again. Because yesterday we had a lot of issues with the stream, so I hope this is not a precursor of another scuff stream due to Twitch. Hello? Nobody's reacting. No, that is worse. Can you guys hear me alright? Fine. Yeah, my OBS is picking up the microphone. Good, thank you. How about you? Tomorrow we have a day off, so you have to finish the event. Sorry. Oh, nice. You can hear me. Okay. Wait, why is there such a massive delay then? Hold on. Do you guys have delay or something? You can hear me? I was so sure that I set it up on low delay though. Yo, how's it going, Zephyr? Okay. So, very quickly, I will do the Moran hot take, as I have yet to do the video for that, since I didn't have the time today to record it, which is rather unfortunate. David, how's it going? How's it going? So I'll do a very, very quick Moran hot take. Moran is not rocket science, so it doesn't take a lot of effort to do a hot take on her specifically. Fortunately. Not good, but happy. What happened, David? Okay, so say hi to YouTube in a bit. I will be recording, so hello YouTube. We are gonna do a very quick Moran hot take, as she's mainly a tank, meaning that the theory crafting that you can do on her is fairly limited. It's generally more a matter of testing on what she can survive and what she cannot survive, hence I did not prepare a spreadsheet this time around for this. And we're just gonna look a little bit at her skills, abilities, and I'll tell you guys what I think, whether you should pull or not, and where she will fit within the Nikke landscape. So, her skill 1 is Bring It On. It increases the defense with every HP % loss, meaning that she's kind of a tank berserker Nikke. And also activates when landing 5 normal attacks. It will deal extra final damage final attack as damage to the target that she's striking 5 times in a row. When Leave It To Me is her skill 2, it activates when firing the final bullet. It affects 3 enemy units with the highest attack, and it taunts them for 4 seconds. So 3 enemy units taunted at a time. When the HP falls below 20%, she does 3 times once per battle a specific effect. Once, she will increase her HP by 91% for 3 seconds, and this is max HP increase with healing, by the way, meaning that she's also healing for that amount. You can think of it like Noise's max HP increase. The second time it would be by 69, nice, 0.84% for 3 seconds, and the third time will be 51.09% for 3 seconds. Meaning that 3 times per battle, she kind of gets a lifeline effect that will save her multiple times in a row, allowing her to just tank more and more. Her burst skill, Fair and Square, affects herself and changes her weapon. It changes her damage to 14.7% of final attack. It lasts for 10 seconds. She gains a leech effect where she heals 36.14% of attack as HP for 10 seconds. It taunts all enemies for 10 seconds, which is huge. Taunting all enemies for 10 seconds can have huge implications, especially in Arena. Well, specifically for some enemy comps, not all of them though. She cannot take cover while casting the burst skill, meaning that she will face tank absolutely everything in existence. And also, she reduces the damage taken by all allies by 35.14%, and increases their defense by 14.85% of the caster's defense for 10 seconds. Now, Moran has a little bit of a weird kit. Oh, Cloud, how's it going? So, she increases her defense for every percent HP loss, meaning that, in a sense, you want her to be lower HP to get the most value out of the defense for her, but you don't want her to drop too much, because if she drops, then she immediately heals back up and loses the defense. Now, that lifeline effect is probably the main thing that will make her very viable in Arena. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to PvE content, she will not see that much play. Increased defense with percent HP loss and lifeline effects, unless she doesn't get randomly one-shot, which will happen a lot, especially since she won't have any defense buffs from 100% HP, and once she will get hit by a bullwhip, also known as the flying shrimps or seahorses, or once she gets hit by a mono eye, she will lose 99 to 100% of her HP in one go. Meaning that the defense is not gonna save her. You see that a lot when you're using Tia in hard campaign push, for example. She just get one shot out of nowhere. Sometimes even through her shield, she just fucking dies. So taunting a bunch of enemies at once is never a good idea in campaign push. Now for boss fighting, depending on the boss that you fight, it probably doesn't matter. So she could see some niche play specifically for her damage taken down for all allies by 35%, which can be quite useful. The problem is that she's 40 seconds, meaning that you would have to choose for these type of scenarios between using, Moran, who reduces the damage taken, or, for example, Noise, that increases the max HP by a lot. Generally speaking, if you look at all of her skills, she won't see that much play, except in very, very, very fringe cases in PvE. Now, in PvP, which is what most people are talking about for her, she could see usage. Now, whether the damage taken reduction by 35% would be enough to save you from, for example, a Scarlet Slash or a Submarinese shotgun pew 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 missiles, we will have to test that directly into the arena field itself, because that will depend on what you yourself are facing, and we will have to see how that goes. The taunt for 10 seconds, however, and the lifeline effects that she gets 3 times per battle, meaning that she's almost immortal thanks to that, assuming she doesn't get one shot, allows her to hard counter anything that is similar to Red Hood and Alice, meaning very strong single target, multiple hits to kill something, burst Nikke. So if you struggle facing those type of comps, you already had the answer of Nero, Makima, and some, for example, Taunters with Biscuit. Now you have the addition of Moran without having to probably sync Biscuit, assuming the lifeline effect is enough for her not to get 100 to 0. The defense up of caster's defense is not a huge thing because generally speaking, this is caster defense, meaning base defense. So for example, here it would be based on the 5015 defense of the Nikke. So it's not going to be a huge effect. It has a lot of value because she's a defender, so she has higher base defense than regular other types of Nikkes. But it's not what will save your Nikkes, generally speaking. It's that flat damage percentage reduction that will really, really kick in and actually do some work. Her own Berserker defense type of thing is more of a PvP thing, as I mentioned, because it requires the HP to go lower to gain that defense, but once her lifeline effect goes into effect, she will lose it effectively. So dropping to 20%, she gains 90% of max HP, plus healing, meaning that she's going to go back to something like 70-ish% or something. Then she will lose that much defense percentage. And then once the effect disappears, assuming she didn't lose additional HP, she will lose additional defense. So it's kind of like a countering each other, but it should help her in the sense that when she's doing her burst, she will lose her HP progressively since she cannot take cover during that period of time, assuming she doesn't take bursts of chunks of damage. And she will basically be able to counteract and help her own leech. All in all, she's very, very, very niche when it comes to PvE, to the point where I say almost because there will probably be fringe cases where you can use her in PvE, useless in PvE. As far as PvP goes, most of her usage will be niche, assuming that you cannot use the defense, damage taken reduction. The damage taken reduction to survive very powerful hits, such as Scarlet, such as Summer Anise, and you can heal it back up. That is the main thing. So, that will be it for the Moran hot take. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it helps you, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next Nikke. Have a good one, guys. And with that, Aline out. Okay, with that, we did the Moran hot takes. So, yo, how's it going? Sorry if I didn't pay attention to chat while we were doing the Moran hot take for YouTube. So, yo, how's it going, Gustav? Yo, Dan, how's it going, my dude? Where's Niffa? I was recording a video for YouTube. How's it going, my man? Also, hey, Azal. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, bye, YouTube, exactly. Noise. Thanks a lot for the follow, for the sub, Aburamu Morales. Drop a like, let's go. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yo, Pandas, how's it going, my dude? How's it going? Shame to hear she's so niche. Basically, yeah, that's the thing that you need to take into consideration when using Moran, right? Is, yo, Radon, how's it going? Moran out today? No, not yet. However, my video will be out today, though. You failed a Harvester QTE and you thought TS Shield would help survive? No, it's multi-hit, so it won't save you. You would have to leverage your cover and TS Shield to survive it. And even then, because it's kind of multi-hit, it won't save you. Well, no, not even, because the laser beam ignores cover, so yeah, the shield won't save you on that one. Moran totally got great move, at least you have to go, Levinson, yeah. At least she got that. But she will be good in PvP. Assuming that you can pair her with healing, for example, she will be amazing. because she can do the damage taken reduction portion, and then you can have the healing back up from a different Nikke. The thing is, with taunt Nikkes in Arena, from my personal experiences, you don't want to have multiple taunt Nikkes because that messes up a little bit with the ability to keep the focus of the Nikkes onto them. Moran, you're obligated to roll. I'm obligated to roll. I will get one copy of Moran. So there will be that. But yeah, she is quite niche. As far as PvE goes, I don't see much usage for her. Especially because, let's be real, if you have a taunter with high survivability, we already had Nero for that. And we also have that one for Nero. Like, if you really want like a list of the taunters with high survivability, we all know how much we use Noah, right? We all know how much we use Noah, and she has invuln for 3 seconds. Right, we all know how much we use Makima. We all know how much we use, you know, freaking Diesel, and so on and so forth, right? Like, let's be realistic for a second when it comes to taunt mechanics in PvE. You guys have seen how it goes for my Tia when I'm using her in hard campaign push, right? The taunt, most of the time, will get her killed rather than be helpful, right? So, as I mentioned, a singular bullwhip is probably enough to ruin her day. Now you can redeem the Ara Ara? Yeah, you can redeem it. Of course, Clau. But these are like some of the things to keep in mind, is that she will Ara Ara. She'll essentially have like this super niche thing. No horny. That's the thing, right? Is that people meme a lot about waifu stuff and everything. The problem is that for waifu reasons, that's your pick. If you go to my videos for recommendations, I will not talk about the waifu aspect whatsoever, because that's a personal thing. If you want to roll for waifu, that's perfect. I'm not gonna tell people, yo, roll for this Nikke because waifu. I'm like, no. I'm gonna tell you if she's good. Now, if you want to roll for waifu, you don't even need my video for that. But if you care a little bit about whether or not you will get use out of her, then yeah, my video is for you. You can think of it that way. Right. Okay, so, little update. I think I mentioned it yesterday. We leveled up a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. And I made a little bit of an oopsie. So, during the day, I was practicing a little bit 17-30, and I kind of cleared it. I forgot to record it, though. So, yeah, that's a little bit awkward. Because I actually wanted to clear it on stream, or at least have footage of me clearing it. So, yeah, that happened. But hey, at least we have the EX stage as a compensation. What boss was it? It's Layton's, isn't it? Oh no, it's Sunbather. Oh god, it's Sunbather again. What is it with these stages and fucking Sunbather? Holy shit. What is it with this fucking game and Sunbather anyways? Feels like they put it everywhere. Do I by any chance have a shadow play? I usually use OBS to record footage as well. I actually switched on OBS and everything for it. Right, like I actually had OBS on and everything at the ready to record for it, but apparently I only thought I pressed play. Yeah, it's a real bummer. Well, there goes Tia. Okay, I needed to play this far more aggressively, huh? But yeah, it's a bummer. I'm very disappointed, actually, because I really wanted to show you guys how I cleared it. Now, if you guys are curious about the composition that I used to clear, I can tell you guys how I worked my way up to clear that stage. If you guys ever get there, so that you can use that info. That's hard stage 14 boss. You think you're stuck there? Damn. No, Tia's cover is gone. God dang it. Well, at least we win though. But yeah, it really is an unfortunate accident that happened. Because basically, okay, so the composition that I used for that was Nagatia, of course, Red Hood Alice with leader. That's basically what I used to clear that node specifically. So if you guys are curious what kind of madness I needed to do to actually clear that. If you guys are curious as to what kind of madness I needed to do to clear this stupid stage using that composition, allow me to show you guys my Twitter, because I have a Twitter. A lot of y'all are not following it, and I post clips almost daily from streams and highlights and stuff, and updates to whether or not I'm going to stream and other stuff. Such as, for example, my thanks for you guys for funding this microphone. So here's a clip, in case you guys are curious. So this is the madness that I had to do without failing, by the way, so that Tia survives from start to finish the entire way through. So let me just up the quality a little bit. Wait, how do I up the quality? Oh, whatever. So this is the fucking madness that I needed to do to clear the stage. Yo, Lefrim, how's it going? Wait, it's super rare for you to be able to catch my stream. How's it going? There we go. Yo, guys, check out Lefrim. She's a hilarious Nikke streamer as well. Definitely worth checking out as well. Definitely worth checking out. She's hilarious. Managed to iframe that many bull squids? Yeah, basically. Look at this. So, this wave, then you have this one, and up to the next one. Now you have to taunt these ones, so that they jump onto you, and then onto the next one. Now, this wave, I framed it multiple times, but then I figured I may as well just clear it with Alice. Right. So this wave, I figured I may as well clear it with Alice, but it's actually iframeable. No problem, Lifrim. Absolutely no problem. You're an amazing streamer, so yeah, definitely check her out. But yeah, you had to iframe all of this nonsense. I mean, you guys saw it, right? Like, even this wave basically got iframed. Now, I messed up this one on this clip, but it is actually doable as well, if you get the tempo correctly. But that's the kind of madness that I needed to do in order to clear that. Now, for my actual clear, I killed most of those raptors with Alice Burst, to be fair. Because at some point I was like, yeah, just fuck it. Just absolutely fuck it. So yeah. How is Nikke going? I heard there will be a maintenance for the update tonight. Yeah, there was a pre-patch for it, I believe, left. So what that means is that you pre-downloaded the patch, and well, we probably already pre-downloaded most of the assets of that way before when Moran got added into the game, so we won't have much of a maintenance for it. It's kind of what happened when we went from Marciana to Nagatia, if you remember that. At least for those who remember that. So either we will have a very, very small patch or a very... Yo, Ray, how's it going? Ray Crown King, how's it going? Is there a new event today? There will be a new event pretty soon, yeah, with Moran. Hence why I actually recorded a YouTube video just a little bit earlier. I still need to upload that. But yeah, how's it going, homie? Yeah, we have the Moran Dirty Backyard event that is coming out soon. Let me pull that out. So with the new event, we will have Moran that will come out. So let me just pull this real quick. I need to be super careful with my Twitter because I follow artists. That should give you enough context. So we will have Moran that will come out. By the way, funnily enough, her weapon change seems to be a minigun. Yeah, left rim plays on NA, and so does Ray, I believe, as well. The banter artistry, yeah, exactly. So we will have, you know, the usual login rewards, 300 gems, crates, all of the good stuff. Skill books, which we definitely needed a lot of. Because god are those really, really freaking rare. And then we have Dirty Backyard. I mean, look at the art of this one. It's gonna be such a cool event. Because this seems to be one of those Kowloon City, kind of like Chinese mafia-inspired events. And I'm fucking all about that. I quite like Hong Kong movies. So, you know. Especially the martial art type ones. I love freaking Enter the Dragon. I freaking love Ip Man. I love a lot of those things. Even the silly ones as well. Like, I'm a lot about those type of movies. So Dirty Backyard is gonna be one hell of a... And here's the vertical version as well. I kind of want to use this as a phone wallpaper, not gonna lie. So I might actually get this. Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing event. It looks like a story about Moran getting betrayed. Probably is, yeah. She's so hot. I know, right? Might actually watch this. You definitely should. You definitely should. But yeah, those are the event that is upcoming. And honestly, the themes are right up my alley. So I'm very, very much looking forward to it. Very, very much looking forward to it. I also need to upload my freaking hot take video. Now that I think about it. Now, my internet should be able to take it. But if it starts having issues, do tell me. Wonder if I'll cry for this event. I don't know. That's a good question. Do you guys think it's gonna be a depression event? It probably will be a somewhat depression event, won't it? It's probably gonna be a somewhat of a depression event, isn't it? Got 3 Rockas again? I mean, that's pretty good by my standards, to be honest. So reset already happened, didn't it? It could be a depression event. We have been... Yo, Ellie, how's it going? Yo, everyone's there. Oh, wait, I almost just typed LE. I need to make a command for you. Lightning Eagle. Definitely check out LE as well. Yo, how's it going? Are you ready for Moran, my man? She looks amazing. Yeah, I need to make a LE command. The Lightning Eagle is a little bit of a mouthful to type. Are you ready for Moran, though? That's gonna be so good. Man, I just can't wait for... I just can't wait for Moran. I'm so looking forward to that. Oh, the maid privity thing. Yeah, those are data mines and leaks, though, so I usually don't discuss them in my channel, but it's been mentioned so many times that I'm just gonna let it slide this time around, because fuck it. There's just no controlling it. Freaking, what's it called? Xiaoma and Merchung, if you guys are watching my stream right now, fuck it. There's only so much I can do. It is what it is. No worries, Ellie. Like, at this point, everyone knows about it, so it doesn't matter. The maid privity, I'm very much looking forward to. What is interesting is that if the leaks are accurate, she's going to make use of the gimmick that Leona has, which is the pellet mechanic. So, what Kanto and I were predicting is coming to pass. Didn't say anything either, Xiaoma. Yeah, exactly. We didn't say anything, right, chat? We didn't say anything. We have 23 hours for this. You saw Tim's video about the leaks. He's walking on thin ice. Yeah, if you make videos about leaks, you're definitely walking on thin ice. And Tim is Tim still an official content creator as well? Because I think he still is an official content creator, just like me. Which means doubly so on thin ice. Now, the thing is, it's just thin ice at the moment. You can kind of get away with it. If I wanted to make videos covering leaks, I probably could, and they wouldn't do much about it. For now. The thing is, making videos about leaks on YouTube is kind of asking for a copyright strike. I won't even mince my words on this one. It's kind of asking for a copyright strike. Because developers are well within their rights to do that. And that is incredibly dangerous game to play. Do you want to get a copyright strike, or multiple, if you cover multiple leaks? You could get multiple copyright strikes and your channel just gets blasted out of existence. Because that could happen. Or you could end up like the guy with MiHoYo as well, who got served a lawsuit as well. Back when you made Genshin content. You are like no leak content, yeah. Sadly gotta take a nap to have the energy later, but I hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thanks a lot for dropping by, Lifrim. I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a good rest. I was very surprised that you were awake at all at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. So I appreciate dropping by. Thank you. Guys, really do check out Lifrim. She streams more on NA times, so a little bit of Dijon hours for me at times. But it probably suits a lot of y'all much better in terms of time. And there we go. Ooh, after MiHoYo did it to a guy, it put a fear of God in people. Yeah, basically. That's why I'm incredibly careful. It's not just MiHoYo, by the way. Arknights also served lawsuits too. Arknights has also served lawsuits to people that do leaks and stuff like that. So this type of stuff will put the fear of God into people, as Ellie eloquently put it. As Ellie very eloquently put it, that type of stuff is bound to make content creators incredibly scared to do leaks. And we don't know when they're gonna start doing it. Right? Because for now they're very chill, but you don't know for how long they're gonna be chill. And it's an incredibly dangerous game to play. This Pilgrim Tower floor is gonna be really annoying. That's a thing to take into consideration. So that's why I personally try to avoid leaked content as much as possible. It's not so much that I hate story spoilers, so I will ask anyone to not leak any story stuff. But in general, yeah, exactly. In general, the reason why both on my Discord and on my YouTube and streaming as well, I do not allow leaks is because I'm actually quite careful with the whole lawsuit aspect of it. Because you open yourself for some really nasty stuff to happen when you do leaked content. So, for example, Sephi was kind of blacklisted for a while from the Nikke official partner program because he used to do leaks. For example, you can ask him if you don't believe me. And even I think his website was kind of blacklisted on the main Discord as well for a while due to covering leaked content in the past. So it's the type of consequences that I personally don't want to deal with. Because, you know. Well, at least we're progressing the tower somehow. And yeah, as Ellie puts it, they'll have to start with someone, which is not a fun experience for anyone involved. Okay, so what are we dealing with? Those are very dangerous little beamers, but they're not super strong, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, that is a DPS check and a half, so I'm gonna need to actually use Redwood Burst here, just to ensure we don't get absolutely clapped by those. Oh, that is incredibly nasty. Ah, god dang it. Wait, those? Oh, I recognize this floor. I fought this exact floor in the past. I knew I saw this somewhere. Oh, this floor is super nasty because all of those all of the elites so far, except the boss, are raptors that. Yo, how's it going, Zo? How's it going, Zo? All of these raptors are raptors that, well, the elite ones. So, for example, that over there. So, these elite raptors that you see here, pierce cover. They ignore cover entirely. So they don't give a shit about... Oh, there goes Mod as well. That's really unlucky. Just kill Mod, yeah, I know. This is Pilgrim 229. Yeah, there they go. So, what's really nasty about those elite raptors that ignore cover is that by ignoring cover, if you're CP gapped enough, meaning that you're doing this at a big enough deficit, they will just kill somebody if you don't kill them before they do that. It's not even a question, it's an inevitability, which is incredibly nasty, as you can guess. Because you cannot protect yourself using cover. You have to either pray that they miss, you either have to pray that they miss their shot because they actually have a low chance to miss. They have a low chance to miss. Or what's it called? Or kill them before they kill you. So what I'm gonna do here is just gamble my life. And the gamble didn't pay off. The gamble didn't pay off. And I'm gonna need to keep gambling my life here just to clear this stage, by the way. So that's gonna be fun. Because both of those elites, as well as the flyer elite ones, all of them ignore cover. And all of them one-shot. Both of them ignore cover, both of them will one-shot me no matter what I do. So, unless they run RNG miss, but I don't count on that happening. Yeah, and there goes Mod as well. Unlucky. So that's tower for you. I hate this type of stages so much. So who is rolling for Moran, by the way? I'm actually curious. Out with the chat, like who out of you are rolling for Moran? Oh, someone's gonna die. Oh, it missed. Woo! Gambling our lives here. You will wait for Sky review and testing? I mean, that's fair enough. You're gonna too, but after what Leona did to you, you're gonna skip. Aw, damn. You're saving for Crown? Okay, that's understandable too. Radon is not pulling either. Okay. I'm gonna get one copy at least, just for future proofing and stuff. Kind of like what I did with Leona. I always grab one copy just in case. There's like some niche. Ooh, it's Mod. Time for Modernia. Okay. Boob attack. Maybe I should have gone with Scarlet first, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I should have gone with Scarlet first, probably. Because that would have done significantly more damage. That would have done significantly more damage. Okay, so she's gonna start going... we need to start lowering the HP of the wings now. Okay, so that's one wing. I didn't get the second wing in time. Unlucky. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. And that's the last one, and now she should be at the center. And we shatter core. There we go. Do the 2 QTs real quick here. Yeah. Okay, so now we just do one wing. One chicken wing real quick. And there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so... okay, chat. Real quick, how much damage do you guys think Scarlet Black Shadow did? And why I said that it was a mistake to use Red Hood Burst B1 into B3 instead of B1 into Scarlet B3? Just, how much do you guys think Scarlet did here? For reference. Like, how much do you guys think Scarlet did? Is Scarlet Black Shadow getting added to the permanent pool? Yes, she is. She absolutely is. So how much do you guys think Scarlet Black Shadow did? Non-new Scarlet Shadow, however. Oh, that's really unlucky, Ollie. Okay. The answer is more than twice the damage of Red Hood. You didn't pull for her? Oh, that's unlucky. The answer is more than twice the damage of Red Hood. And that is with Red Hood going B1 into B3, by the way. Elemental damage go brrr. Yep. Because, little reminder. Modernia is Wind Weak. Modernia is Wind Weak. One of the reasons why we struggled for such a long time on Modernia is because there were no good wind DPS Nikkes. And now we have one of the strongest DPS in the game that happens to be Wind Element. So, yeah. Welcome to the new world. Oh yeah, the Gamba is closed now. The Gamba has closed, so let us just do very quick SI. I believe it has closed. Yeah, it has closed. Oh, it's Gravedigger. Okay, that's not that big of a problem. Yeah, this should work fine. Oh yeah, Gravedigger is gonna be a quick one. Glad you have her for that advantage, even though she obliterated your gems and tickets. Damn. Yeah, that pilgrim banners are kind of the worst. Okay, so now we have snow. Oh, I forgot to remove the fucking aim assist, didn't I? It is what it is, but using aim assist, having aim assist on while using snow is the absolute fucking worst. So no rock as 69 mil. Nice. You had to make a choice between Mod and her. I see. Both are good choices, though. No Rocka yet. Please, one Rocka at least, because I need those for Alice. No Rockas today. The bums win. That is unlucky. So the 0 Rocka bums actually win this time around. That's really unfortunate. 0 Rockas today. So out with it. Who? Saber is bad is the only person that bet on that. Jeez. And no Rockas though. That is really unfortunate. Let's see. So simulation room, and then we'll loop back to and then we will loop back to what's it called? To the other one. None of these actually interest me. What really interests me is basically replacing everything with gold and with SSR version of the buffs. So I'm not all that interested in many of these buffs. Yeah, there we go. Enhance all buffs to SSR. Perfect. Yeah, this should work out. Yeah, no Rockas is really unfortunate. That is seriously unfortunate, but it is what it is. That is the life of gacha. So with that last one, we should have full SSR buffs for Overclock. Meaning that we may do eventually pretty soon a high Overclock attempt. Because with this we are just replacing probably the last buff to SSR quality. Yeah, all of them are SSR now. Now what I could do is do additional runs to turn them all into the same buff chain, and then we would have as close to ideal as I'm willing to sink my time into it. Which is not the worst.
Welcome to Arena!
Welcome to Arena. So, when I mentioned that Moran is good against... Oh, the season has ended. Okay. So there is no Arena at the moment. Okay. When I mentioned that Moran is basically niche against Alice and Red Hood, I really mean it. That's the most likely usage scenario for her. Now, if you can pair her with a healer that does not slow you down too much, because Moran is slow, that's the thing. Moran is incredibly slow. She's an assault rifle Nikke. So even within Arena, you will have to kind of compensate for her. That's where she will see the most usage. As a probably counter pick to Red Hood and the like. Because Moran is incredibly slow, by the way. Due to being AR, her burst generation is just non-existent. There we go. So that's something to keep in mind, is that you will have to kind of compensate her speed for it. Fortunately, the things that she mostly counter are also slow. Sniper rifles in arena are kind of slow at burst gen as well. Honestly, Amatsu, I think it's just easier to make them guaranteed and then to just lower the amount of molds that you get from the tower. I've mentioned this in the past multiple times as my personal solution to it. If you make it guaranteed, you remove all of the unlucky scenarios entirely. And if you lower the amount that you get to have the exact same amount of as the expected value, you don't have the issue that the devs are probably afraid of, which is to give too many free SSRs. So it would be the quote-unquote most elegant solution, in my opinion. Now, your idea is actually pretty good too, because you would make it as to not get our Nikkes, but it will still be a 50-50 though. Because at the end of the day, that's what will end up happening. 50-50, no matter if you remove or keep it, it will still be a 50-50. You're still doing a coin flip. So, at least you wouldn't be getting... Because for me, if you make them deterministic, meaning that it's guaranteed to have a SSR in it, right? If you make it guaranteed SSR, but you lower the amount of molds that you get on the tower to have the exact same amount as the expected value of the molds at 50-50. So what I mean by that is to have the same expected value. What I mean by that is basically if you get 100... okay, let's take a stupid number, right, for simplicity's sake. Let's imagine you get a... imagine you get 100 pulls on molds on tower out of your... imagine you get 100 draws out of your molds from tower, right? We know the value is not that, but let's just imagine that. Well, if you get that at 50-50, the expected value out of it is 50, right? Because you have 100, you have 50% chance, so you would be getting 50 SSRs as the expected value out of your molds. But the problem is that you have the entire RNG variance out of it as well to deal with, right? To kind of deal with. So that will kind of fuck you over if you're in the fringe scenarios. But with like the player base at wide, which is probably what the devs should care for, you would be having the exact same expected value, meaning that at the player base at wide, if you have 100 mold openings, you would have an expected amount of 50 SSRs out of it. Now, if you make it guaranteed, but you make it so that the molds basically give you enough to just have 50 draws, you would have effectively the same thing, just without the variance and the frustrations that come with it for the player base. It's effectively the same thing, just packaged differently. As far as statistics at the player base at wide are concerned, right? As far as the player base at large is concerned, it's basically that. It's basically the same thing. Damn it. Fucking Tia died again. Which personally to me seems like the most plausible solution to this type of issue. Right? Because one, you don't have the RNG frustrations, you don't have the frustrations where you feel that you wasted your time. Two, the developers are essentially handing out the exact same amount of molds to everyone. Right? They're handing the exact same amount of SSRs to everyone, as far as statistics go. Sure, you're eliminating the lucky fringe scenarios, but you're also eliminating, you know, the unlucky fringe scenarios too. Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's what it all comes down to. I had a long rant about this in the past, which is that in terms of game design, it's a fucking terrible idea to do it the way they're doing it right now. Some people were arguing that, yeah, it's to encourage you to buy the molds, right? In the shop. But that's kind of... I will say this, and I mean this as respectfully as possible. That's a very stupid take. That's an actually fucking stupid take. Because you guys tell me when you're able to buy Pilgrim molds. Because that's the one that infuriates people the most. Most people are not that infuriated by Tetra and stuff like that. Sure, there are some people that will be a little bit mad about those. But the player base at wide mostly gets pissed off by the Pilgrim molds, because those, the Pilgrims are actually difficult to obtain. Right. And you cannot buy Pilgrim molds, so the entire argument falls flat on its face when it comes to those. Now for Tetra and the other ones, sure, but does anyone really buy them? Because they're RNG as well, so... Oh, Mother Whale is the... Wait, what? No, that's Cocytus. Never mind. Remember when Noah was the only burst 2 of Pilgrim Tower? Yeah, that was so bad. So there's no real incentive, or there's no real upside for Shift Up to do it the way they're doing it for the Pilgrim molds, right? There's absolutely no upside. They're frustrating players. For the... Like, 50% of the player base is going to be incredibly frustrated or pissed off. Like, 25% will be okay-ish, but will have incredible frustrations. Then you will have, like, freaking 98% of, like, an additional something like 10-ish, 13-ish percent that will be quite happy. But will still have frustrations regardless, because they will not get a Pilgrim every single time. And as we all know, the human mind remembers more easily negative things than positive things. So they will probably have more frustrations than happiness overall. And then a very minuscule, like 0.1% of the player base will be happy because all of their Pilgrims will have been Pilgrims, right? You're having a system that pisses off 99.9% of the player base. For absolutely no upside on their side. There's no financial gain on it. There's virtually no financial gain because you cannot buy Pilgrim molds. And the solution is super simple. Well, at least in my mind, is super simple. Is just present it differently. Instead of making it 50%, a 50% gamble, just make it guaranteed, but give half the amount. That's it. At the end of the day, when it comes to their statistics, to how many Pilgrims they're handing out to the player base, it's the exact same amount. Because it's statistics. 50% at hundreds of thousands in terms of a sample size, well, that's the weak law of great numbers. You will effectively be giving the same amount. And that's why I don't understand why they designed it. Like, I don't understand how someone looked at the design of Pilgrim molds, or molds in the tower in general, because tower is not a repeatable thing. You only clear floors once, and then you continue to move up, and it gets harder and harder to continually move up. You could make the argument that it's to push people to buy, you know, materials and stuff, but who in their right mind would be frustrated that they got fucked over by Pilgrim molds multiple times, and go like, yes, I am going to buy more materials to level up my Nikkes to push even further. There might be some mad lad out there that would do it. But generally speaking, when you get burnt, you don't choose as a normal human being to double down on getting burnt again sooner. Right? Especially for something that is not a guarantee. Like, let's be real for a second. So I just don't understand the design philosophy behind it. Like, for me, it's... Yo, Spins, how's it going? You give 4 Pilgrim boxes just for 1 Pilgrim? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, as Radon puts it. Gonna spend $50 to push, only to get another induction. Also, there is also a little bit of a thing, right? Is that you cannot push at will. So it's not like you can drop money and just push however you like. Because there is the additional little layer of system that makes it so you cannot push as much as you want Pilgrim Tower, right? So I pushed my 3 floors today. I cannot go any further. Because I already did my 3 hits today on the Pilgrim Tower. Yeah, exactly, so good fucking luck building back up, right? It just like, it's like layers upon layers of frustration that is just gratuitous. There is no rhyme or reason to have this as game design. There is no real benefit. There is a YouTuber and streamer that I respect a lot personally. You guys may have heard of him because he's actually pretty big on the platform, called Josh Strive Hayes. He has this phrase for certain frustration mechanics and things that happen that he calls a quit moment. Now, some people have memed on the fact that when I say that Pilgrim Tower could be a quit moment, they say, well, yeah, then the game was not for them. No, that's a fucking dog shit argument. When you have a needlessly frustrating element in the game that may make people quit, you don't go and say, then the game wasn't for them if they quit over that system. You just fucking fix it. And if it's a core part of the gameplay, then you can say, yeah, okay, that's... maybe the game was not for them, right? If people are frustrated with survival games with the gathering of materials and building buildings, then yeah, okay. Maybe Minecraft or Pal World was not for them. But that's not the argument here for Pilgrim molds. That's a fucking, like, freaking 2-head type of argument. That's, like, beyond Pepega. If you have a needlessly frustrating system that doesn't benefit your game, or doesn't, make it more fun as part of the, when it comes to the core elements of your game and gameplay, you fucking redesign it. Because otherwise you have this gratuitous quit moment where people will get fucked over multiple times by Pilgrim molds, and at one point, they will have so many frustrations stacked on top of each other with the game, because it's not the only flaw in design in Nikke. Nikke is a great game, don't get me wrong, but there are multiple flaws in design in the game. And you'll have like all of these little things that will push the player into being pissed off with the game, and the Pilgrim mold may be the trigger for that player to just quit the game. And that is a quit moment, right? So, it doesn't also help that most players don't even have Pilgrims to the tower, exactly. But that's what I really kind of don't understand, is that they're creating this very gratuitous quit moment for players that doesn't even benefit them. There's no real upside to it. They're not gaining value out of it. If anything, they're doing the exact opposite. They're actually fucking destroying value for their game. I just don't get it. It's something that for me is just weird. It's like, for example, Zal, did you play Battle for Azeroth? I don't remember if you played Battle for Azeroth or if you quit World of Warcraft before that. But there was a system in Battle for Azeroth that was just a gratuitous quit moment for a lot of people. Which was the fucking Azerite reset system. Which was so fucking dog shit. The entire Azerite system was so fucking dog water that a lot of people just fucking left the game for it. And that was very close to being a core mechanic of that expansion. But it was such a bad design and so unnecessary that a lot of players just burnt and just fucking quit. And they went to Final Fantasy XIV and other MMOs. Yo, Mask, how's it going? Love you too. Thanks a lot. So there are like, these type of design elements didn't really enjoy the constant Azerite grind. Exactly, Zal gets me. Right. Have a good stream. Thanks a lot, Mask. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. So, now, I understand that there is a need to make infinite endgame content to keep players occupied, right? But let me ask you this. Would you guys feel more inclined... Okay, chat. I don't know how many of you are here. Let me see. There's 24 of you here. Okay. Buffering? Don't tell me it's buffering. Did the stream die? No, I don't think so. Hold on. Yo, Lenny, how's it going? Are we back? Or what's happening here? Poor network. Can you guys hear me now? Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Hold on. Let me just try to fix it. We back? Okay, just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna try to fix something real quick. Okay, is this back to be better? Hold on, let me just snooze the ads. Fuck off ads. You can hear me now? Okay. Can you guys hear me right now? I kinda... YouTube ain't buffering and the audio is fine. Okay, thanks a lot. On Twitch side of things, is it okay? It says poor network connection detected, which is kind of a joke because my internet is pretty solid, but... Let's just close this. Just in case. Is it back to normal on Twitch side? Or is it still buffering? Okay, so let's just continue this stuff. You have these very... It's normal? Okay, good. I kind of lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, you have like these frustrating... what was I even saying? Hold on, fuck. I lost track of what I was saying. Fuck. You had this Azurite grind system, which made a lot of people just go to FF14. Now, in Nikke, you have a lot of these very frustrating things. Now, I understand the need for infinite, grindable things for a game that is a live service, right? Pilgrim being a quit thing, yeah, exactly, Yanni. So, I understand the need for it, but there are certain things that are just absolutely unnecessary. So, the gearing system is slightly reminiscent of FGO and slightly not FGO, BDO I meant to say. It's slightly reminiscent of that, and it's slightly reminiscent of, for example, for those who have played Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, you have, the gear is essentially relics, and you have these subsets. Now we have the option to, yo, how's it going, Yami? And also, hey, Yanni, I hope you're doing alright today, brother. Do check Yanni's YouTube channel. He has some really insane low combat power clears on Nikke. The guy is an absolute fucking pusher. But anyways, let us continue. So you have like this system where you have to, you know, reset using rocks and everything. The problem is that the rocks also can be a quit moment. Manufacturer gear, it is what it is. I will just take it even though I don't like it. I will kind of accept it. You do need to have some forms of infinite grind to keep the players, you know, engaged and everything. Because you have the daily grind. You're fine, but yesterday was a long day. Ooh. I hope my stream helps a little bit lift your moods, Yami. If you need to take a break, you know, grab some tea or even go to sleep, I will understand perfectly, Yami. Like, don't worry about it. I appreciate that you showed up at all. But you have additional layers of frustration that are completely unnecessary. So, for example, the rocks being a percentage chance only on full clears, by the way. So, this little fucking blue rocks that we gamble whether or not I will get one for the memes, you know, because it has become kind of a meme in the community. Is a percentage chance on full clear only. Why not make it guaranteed? It's not like we're just gonna fucking... It's not like we have the resources anyways to overload everything under the sun. Especially because there's rerolling attributes on gear. right? Like, I do not understand why they don't make it guaranteed. Now, in this case specifically, you could argue for the financial incentive. In this case, you could, in theory, argue for the financial incentive up until you realize that, to be able to buy Rockas, you would need to buy these things that are only once per month, and it's only the 64 and 100 thingy. So you could argue for the financial incentive on these. But the thing is, they barely sell any. They barely have any packs that sell them, right? Generally speaking. They're so fucking far and few in between that I don't get it. If they wanted whales to buy a bunch of these, you would think that one, they would put more into the fucking pack. Because let's be real here. Are you guys going to, like, how many of you would spend fucking, like, Lenny and some of the bigger whales probably bought this more for the fucking Cordas than the fucking Rockas. Let's be real here for a second. And two, these are only one per fucking month, and you have, like, those additional one. Yeah, exactly. $180 for 5 rocks. You used to. You used to buy them for Cordas, though, right, Lenny? You never really bought them for Rockas. The Rockas were more of a nice bonus for you, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because you're one of the examples that I know personally that used to buy these pretty frequently. But now you need every resource. Yeah. But what I mean is you never really bought these for the Rockas. And now, the Rocka packages are so and far in between that early stage you have too much battle data and credits, yeah. Understandable. It does become a bottleneck, but that's an understandable bottleneck. The issue is, I don't understand why they don't either increase the chance or just make them guaranteed. The amount of players that, fully clear SI initially for fucking low. For those who are curious about the drop rates, right? You can always check it here. And you have it's an 85% chance of getting any of these. The thing is, it's not singular rock 85%. It's diluted in everything else. So good fucking luck with that. It's diluted in this 85% chance thingy. Exactly. If you clear consistently... Limited time package tab in your shop, never saw that. Fucking yummy. If you clear consistently SI from start to finish, right, all stages of it, it makes no sense to have... Like, what makes no sense here is that I could go here, right? I could go and battle Gravedigger. I could fully clear Gravedigger, or whatever SI boss there is. And back in the day, this was a battle and a half. It's not as much of a joke as... it used to not be as much of a joke as it is nowadays for endgame players. But nonetheless, fully clearing this and just not getting anything at all is an absolute fucking joke. I sometimes get less rewards for fully clearing than back in the day when I partially cleared, just because of the RNG aspect of it. And this is gratuitous, because at the end of the day, they don't even sell that much gear. Either. The game is aggressively monetized, but not aggressively enough to justify this type of bullshit. And I'm not saying that they should monetize even more aggressively. What I am saying is that in terms of design, these type of random limitations make no sense. Now, additionally to this, they created this pity for manufacturer arms. The problem is that in this fucking pool, there are abnormal gears. Abnormal gears are only for collab. Absolutely only for collab. In the entire game currently, there are only 6 of them. I have them all. I have them all. There are 6 of them. So the fact that abnormal got added into the pity box is bad design. There's no multiples way to slice it. The fact that the pity box is not even a selector is already a joke, right? It's pure RNG. But the fact that there is abnormal in it dilutes the pool. Now, in SI itself, right? In SI, it does not dilute the pool. That is something that has been proven and proven again. In special interception clears, abnormal does not dilute the pool. Whenever you get an abnormal gear from a full clear on SI, it meant that originally, before there was abnormal, you wouldn't have gotten anything at all. That's what it means. The problem is when they added abnormal into this little box though. Because that dilutes the pool. That absolutely does dilute the pool. And that is an issue. And that is something that shouldn't be either. Now, I know I am kind of like... It looks like I'm slamming the game a lot. I know it looks like I'm slamming the game a lot. It's a very good game. But there is a lot of flaws in design all over the place. I find it interesting that there's no reruns ever in this game as well. There's just new events and new events and uniques and unique. Which means that we have an additional problem as well in Nikke, which is skill books, right? So skill books are also an issue in terms of design. Because Shift Up is churning Nikkes significantly quicker that you can level up their skills. Right? They have every 2 to 3 weeks, roughly, a new Nikke. How many weeks does it take to be able to 10-10-10 in Nikke? Or to max out certain skills on Nikke? Out of curiosity, like, has anyone done the math on it? Yeah, exactly as Yami puts it. If those conditions were met, it would be such a significantly better game. In those regards, right? Because we just cannot invest quickly enough. There would be no reason to spend on skill books. That is true. Is it worth it to frustrate so many players, though? That is something that they would need to check in terms of marketing. Because maxing from 1 to 10 from only Steam drops is 52 days, yeah. We do have full burst weekends. Oh yeah, there is also a rock cut thing here as well, by the way. So yeah, in theory, you could buy more skill books. And they do have a technically financial incentive. The problem is that it's such fucking bad value. Unless you're a Turbo Leviathan, right? Unless you're a very big Leviathan, it's such bad value. Because this is, for example, okay, so for $100, you can select 80 times out of these. Not all of them, just, you know, you can choose to mix and match 80 times any of these sets. So you wouldn't be getting 80 times all of this, by the way. You would be selecting one of these. Quick AFK lurk. Thanks a lot for the lurk. I appreciate it. For example, Trilo has every single character at 4+, where all the main units are... Sandlaw has every single character at 4+, where all the main units are built in sides. Yeah, but... even then... Okay, how much did Trilo spend in the game? And do you guys not see an issue with the fact that he cannot max out every single skill of every single Nikke in the game with the amount that he has spent? Right? You like to download every time on mobile data. Yeah, there is also that bug as well. Yeah, how's it going, Kitsune? You don't see the issue for it? In almost every other gacha game, you can max out the skills of every single character in the game eventually. Either through infinite grinding, which you could buy refreshes for stamina and stuff, or through some form of whaling. In Nikke, you just straight up cannot max out every single Nikke in the game, no matter how much you spend at the moment. Maybe eventually you will be able to, but I don't think even Skaro has every single Nikke maxed out in terms of skills. Right. I don't think Bangda has that either. I don't think anyone in Omni has that actually. Right. Going well? Yeah, that's great, Kitsune. That's my main issue, right? Is that the pace at which... no, because a lot of games allow you to do that, Lenny. So, maybe not fully, not even fully maxing out. So if I take, for example, Arc Knights, back when I was at the peak of my activity, I could M9 most characters pretty quickly. Almost on release, I could M9 them, which is the equivalent of getting them to level 10. Same for Azurlane. Genshin Impact, if I farmed sufficiently, I might be able to pull it off as well. Honkai Starrail as well. You know, the main issue is that we're constantly on... Yo, Grynix, how's it going? Nikke is the only one where you're literally skill book negative, even if you play on a constant basis. Oh no, that's not what I'm saying, Lenny. But what I am saying is that at least make it neutral, right? Make it skill book neutral at least. Because the fact that the Nikke releases are so fast-paced and you're skill book negative no matter what you do, unless you wail very fucking hard, is not very healthy for the game. That is my personal take on it. Is that it's not very healthy. Now, I understand that there is a financial incentive. Right. I know that there is a financial incentive. Honestly, I have a feeling that at some point they're going to have to slow down the Nikke releases. Because the pace at which they're releasing, you will have a character bloat that will be no joke within a couple of years. Which I wouldn't say is an issue in itself, to be honest, but it could be a thing. What's your opinion on overclock beta? I find it very unfortunate that it's not level synced. I find it very unfortunate. They also need to fix some of the base roster eventually, yeah. Tighter wishlist. I mean, the wishlist system right now is incredibly powerful at the moment. You find that it's sync capped at 400. I find it dumb that it's not just sync locked. As in, everyone is at the same sync level, so that everyone can benefit from overclock. Right? That's my main gripe with it. Is that they could have made a sync locked thing where you can go up to a certain level to get guaranteed rewards and push further for, I don't know, cosmetic rewards or something, and make it significantly more fun. Because, for example, for me, it's borderline impossible, if not completely impossible, to clear the maximum difficulty of overclock. Right? It's just because I don't have the sync level for that. Whereas other people that are like turbo fucking whales, they're locked downwards, which is pretty funny too. You just want Noiseman? Yeah, understandable, right on. Not sure how your approach is with Nikkes, but watch yourself about Nikkes from Inherit. Human are tools to them. I'll keep that in mind. Especially Dorothy, but I'll stop there for now. I trust that you know how to handle yourself. But like, these are some of my personal frustrations. Now, the game is amazing. Yeah, that's true. That is also true, Lenny. The thing is that there's like two sides of things, is that you already have kind of like the whale fiesta that is Union Raid, right? So things like farm content, why make it whale related, right? UR is not good content? Yeah, that's true. That's another flaw in design in the game. Union Raid being a speedrun is really fucking unfortunate. I'll say that as well. Union Raid being a speedrun is like thingy. Yeah, SP Arena is probably super boring for you guys. But that's the thing, right? Is that the unsync content makes no sense. I mean, you also have campaign push, technically. Because that is sync related too. Let's be real for a second as well. But none of the unsync content is all that amazing for whales, unless they want to, you know, hard campaign push and clear all of that, right? Because Union Raid is a speedrun, and it's not a super fun one at that. The freaking simulation room is sync capped. And SP arena is insignificant amount of gems for basically anything. You can clear hard mode at 460. Yeah, but that requires a pretty big amount of whaling, though. Like, that is insane amounts of whaling, if you think about it. Where are the other 210 levels? I mean, that's kind of a whale problem, right, Lenny? Because at the end of the day, you cannot tune or make content to please those who whale enough to be at Bangda's level, right? Like, I understand that there is a financial incentive to do that, but at the same time, it's kind of, you know, not a super good direction in terms of design, because they do account for the majority, for a huge chunk, if not the majority of the revenue, but they're also, like, minuscule in terms of population. Yeah, personally, I only whale on pools, for example. And if I had to whale additionally, I would whale on skill mats. If I had to, like, go very, very Leviathan mode, I would probably just get my Nikkes to 401, which is kind of like the point where Union Raid becomes beyond a joke in every sense of the word. And just fucking only buy skill mats and rolls. If I had to personally, like, whale really freaking hard. Right. That would be what I would do, personally. If I had to whale, like, super hard in the game. At 350, UR is already a joke. Yeah, but at 401, it's genuinely, like, you can one-shot almost every single boss in Union Raid on your own. Right. So no matter what level of Union you're in, being at 401 is insanely powerful. I think it's impossible for everyone, even those 400 plus level. You need 1 million power. No, take a link. If you're at level 400, it is perfectly possible to fully clear. Sorry I missed your message. I'm catching up a little bit on some of this stuff. It is perfectly possible to clear overclock if you're level 400. It's perfectly possible. I know multiple people that have already done so. It's perfectly possible. It's just a matter of being very skilled at the game. Level 25 for anyone that is like 300 and beyond sync level is an absolute joke as well. It's not very difficult to clear. Especially if you already pre-farmed the buffs. So, for the most part, I just find it very unfortunate that they didn't sync lock it. Or at least make a challenge version that is sync locked or something. Anything below level 43 is a joke for level 400. Yeah, I figured. I do remember you mentioning that, Lenny. Right, I do remember you mentioning that it's a joke for level 400s. Anything that is below 43. And it's mostly because of the cooldown reduction lock that it becomes really fucking difficult. For level 400s to go beyond that. But it is doable. It's just very difficult. The game is amazing though. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking love the game. Like, the only reason I even bother, you know, having this little talk about some of my frustrations with the game is because I love the game and it's so good. That's the wrong answer. It has so much potential, and not just potential, it's already amazing as a game. I wouldn't be playing or making content for it if it wasn't such a good game. And it has a lot of good sides to it as well. It's pretty fucking generous with pulls. It's pretty fucking well designed in many areas. It just had these weird... It just has these weird areas where you would think... I don't know how to put it. You would think they would have thought about it. Right? The only pain points are the Suicide Elemental Raptors and cooldown, yeah. Exactly. It's a good game, but they can definitely do better. So I'm going full Asian dad on Nikke here. It's like, yeah, like B plus is nice, but you could get A plus. Why are you not getting A plus? Also, fun fact, Latin American parents are also very similar to Asian dads in some regards. So I know from personal experience that. Why you know doctor yet? Oh, holy shit. That genuinely sounded like my grandpa when I was in medical school on my second year of medical school. Unironically. Unironically, my grandpa once, back when I was in med school, asked me, when am I gonna become a doctor? I'm like, I'm finishing my second year of medical school. What the fuck do you mean, when am I gonna become a doctor? That moment still lives rent-free in my head to this day. Awoo! Awoo! Yo, how's it going, Fujin? But yeah. Yeah, how's it going? Let me shout you out, homie. But yeah, like there are so many things. Like, I had this discussion as well, right? I hope I'm not boring you guys too much with all of these opinions about Nikke, because if it's boring and you guys are like fucking done with this conversation, I can just end it here and we can talk about something else. But I had another rant about, what's it called? What I call a good challenge versus artificial difficulty. So, to kind of illustrate this, how many of you guys have ever played Mario Maker or watched videos of Mario Maker? Just as a question, chat. Like, how many of you have either seen videos of Mario Maker or played Mario Maker? I'll just wait for you guys to answer me. Is no one disturbed by the fact that Drake brought her into the commander's room? That's a good point. So, Bano, you've played Super Mario Maker. Who else has played or at least watched videos of Super Mario Maker? Just out of curiosity, right? I'm sure there is like at least a couple of you people that have played it. You watched some videos. Okay. So, it's incredibly easy to make a very difficult stage in Super Mario Maker. You just need to make it near fucking impossible. And be incredibly frustrating and incredibly reset heavy and stuff like that, right? So if you guys have ever watched Rio Car or some other Super Mario Maker, like very big content creators, or you have played it yourself, you've probably tried some of those hot garbage stages that literally have bullshit for the sake of being bullshit, which is not fun. It's not really a challenge because it's just a matter of memorizing that there is something in this place or whatever, and just going through with it, right? That's what I personally call artificial difficulty. It's the type of bullshit that is basically very poorly designed difficulty. It's the type of things that, for example, the Super Mario Maker levels have, to the point where even the people that make these levels will create a dev exit because they themselves cannot clear it and they're not even sure it's clearable. So they create an exit that only they know exists in like 1 pixel of the room, and they go there and just fucking do it, right? And then there is like a well-made challenge. So the Dark Souls series, Elden Ring, Neo, you know, like these type of games that are known to be quite difficult, but generally speaking, in every sense of the word, are fair. There are some very challenging stages in Super Mario Maker that are incredibly challenging, but that are fair, right? It's a matter of skill, it's a matter of how good at the game you are, and it's a matter of, you know, it follows rules that are, you know, from start to finish properly. And that is something that I've had some gripes at times with Nikke, is some of the level design in Nikke are just cheap artificial difficulty. So for example, I think everyone in chat has encountered one of those stages, right? There are these stages, for example, where the raptors drop, they start loading their shot, and you still cannot do anything. And once you actually can take action, they're basically within a fraction of a second of shooting. And they happen to be raptors that will, at high CP gaps, one-shot your characters, right? Like, they will absolutely fucking one-shot your characters as soon as that thingy. I don't actively follow Super Mario Maker, Amatsu, so I don't know so many of these. But my point is that in Dark Souls, for example, if you're skilled enough at the game, in giving you their names, yeah, thank you, Amatsu. I just don't actively follow that. I mostly know Ryokar and a couple. And Ryokar is the biggest example in my mind at the moment. There are some people that are skilled enough in Dark Souls that they can clear the entire game Soul level 1 naked, right? They can clear the entire game doing that. And that's because the challenges in Dark Souls are actually quite well designed for the most part. There is like the odd one that does not follow the rule because it's very difficult to create a good challenge that is fair. But what you do at high levels and what you do at Soul level 1 challenges naked are very similar, just much, much tighter and much more difficult and take longer, so there's more room for errors to happen, right? In Nikke, one of my gripes is that there are some stages, like for example the one that I mentioned, which is you have stages where the raptors enter, and it's completely an unfair fight because they already started loading their shots, they're about to shoot your face, and all you can do is just immediately take cover and pray that somehow by RNG they do not all target the same Nikke, right? Or you have stages where the raptor would teleport all over the place, meaning that you cannot target it no matter how skilled you are at the game. It doesn't matter if your name is Tai, it doesn't matter if your name is Kira, it doesn't matter if you're Mr. Contosis, right? It doesn't matter if you're incredibly skilled at the game. If a raptor teleports multiple times in a row, you're not going to be able to hit it almost at all. Because when they teleport, they disappear, they dematerialize for an extended period of time. And if they do that multiple times in a row, you will waste a lot of time. And in very tight stages, that will make you lose. And that's what I call the artificial difficulty. It's things that are completely unfair, that are just very cheap ways of creating difficulty. Right? Very, very cheap ways. Because it's not a matter of skill, it's a matter of get lucky that the raptor doesn't teleport 10 times in a row. Right. Speaking of Mr. Konto, he just cleared 23-24 hard mode. That's insane. Right? And there are like many stages like this in Nikke where it's either a matter of just do more damage forehead because it's a pure DPS check. That just fucking CP, they basically CP wall you super hard, but that's fine. It's part of the kind of core game design. And then you have situations like this where the raptor jumps multiple times in a row, dematerializes multiple times, or you have like this very inconsistent of unfair type of things that honestly make the game more frustrating than anything. Shout out to all of my homies who remember fucking Blacksmith solo raid, the original one. Shout out to all of my homies who remember that fucking RNG fiesta of a solo raid that it was. It was so fucking bad that Japanese Twitter and a bunch of players sent feedback really fucking hard to the point where they were like, yeah, we're gonna reduce RNG for future solo raids. It was so fucking bad that Shift Up actually responded to how bad fucking RNG in Solo Raid was. Right? And that's why we've had an increase in predictable behavior in Solo Raid specifically for bosses. In case you guys were curious as to what started that, it was Blacksmith and I believe Harvester that kind of caused players to be so pissed off at the layers of RNG that Shift Up had to actually fix it. And these are like the things that I personally just call that, right? Right, and that is one of my gripes with some of the ways some levels and even raptures are designed. Is... Did you like the SG team? Yeah, I liked it, Yummy. It's fucking stupid, but it's funny that it works. I like that a lot. I actually like that a lot. That's like one of my gripes about some of the stage designs or rapture designs or boss design. Is the RNG element of just get lucky forehead kind of thing, or which is not a fun design. If you're trying to do skillful gameplay, it's not a fun design. Funnily enough, Model Whale, I'm actually fine with Model Whale. Model Whale is incredibly predictable in almost every phase except with the in and out raptors. And the in and out raptors tend to not have too bad of an RNG. So Model Whale, I'm actually fine in terms of design. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking dog shit in some regards because of comp restrictions that it causes. But it's not that bad. Train or fucking Sinister or some of those specifically that have RNG misses on their machine guns, they can just target random people consistently and you just have to fucking guess where it's going. So, for example, the bombs that get lobbed from outside of the screen. I'll show you guys with my hard mode in a second what I mean. Right? The bombs that come out of the screen train with the fucking RNG instead of, you know, something that you can control with the miniguns or things like that. Or fucking Blacksmith, for those who remember Solo Raid Blacksmith, where it's like just get lucky that it doesn't target the same Nikke multiple times in a row, is not very fun design. Unironically, it's not very fun design. Many of the bosses are pretty well designed though, like some of the recent ones are actually pretty good. I've really liked Ultra. Get lucky doesn't do the beam attack. Exactly. Like Servo gets me. Like just get lucky that it doesn't beam your ass or something, right? It's like that type of design is not incredibly fun. Yeah, so nickname 07 07 07 for freaking nickname here. 07 in the chat. I am very, very clear about these type of things. 07. So now let's just grab someone new. Who is Cosmo? That's someone that I don't know. So we have an opening, so let's see. Is there anyone here that I know? I don't think so. Well, we have an opening now, so... if anyone wants to add me, we now have an opening. I'll just put it in the chat. I'll just put it in chat. So we now have a friend list opening because someone became inactive. There you go. But those are like some of the things that I think, like some of the people that push hard campaign here will understand what I mean in terms of frustrations when it comes to the design of certain raptors, right? Should you add me on your Mihara account? I'd rather give slots to people that don't have me on their friends list yet. Wait, what am I missing here? Hold on, what am I missing? Upgrade a Nikke, recruit a Nikke, wipe out. Oh, I haven't wiped out. Okay. But yeah, that is my friend ID for anyone who wants to add me. Otherwise, I'll just accept some of the people that are on the wait list right now that I'm not sure who they are, but you know, it is what it is. I'm joking, friends list restriction is too hard. That is also something that they need to fix. There is no reason to... who is the... Oh, this is Band of Anger, isn't it? Yeah, let's just go with this. First come, first serve, as they say. There we go. Welcome to the friends list. Be absent for 3 days in a row and you're out unless you're a friend of mine. But yeah, like, some of the RNG fiestas that come with some of the raptures is not fun design in those regards, right? Like, having gacha inside of your gacha, like, you have the gacha already to get the characters, but having additional layers of gacha even in your fucking gameplay when you're trying to clear a stage is not my idea of fun. Especially if you're trying to do, like, very, very tight clears. Got 2 rocks today after starving for 8 days, you're scared to use them now? Damn. It's kind of a long-winded rant about a lot of my gripes with some of the design in Nikke. It's probably not the most fun topic for people, though. But yeah, I do have some gripes here and there with the game. The game is amazing, as I've said multiple times. It just has a lot of room for improvement, where they just straight up could do better, and sometimes I just question what led to that decision in the first place. Right. That's kind of the idea of what I'm saying, is that there are some things I just question what even led to that design decision in the first place. Because some of the design decisions just baffle me. Right? Some of the design decisions just straight up baffle me. I mean, the teleport thing, I would imagine that anyone that tested the game internally, you know, saw this and would say, maybe we should hard code into the Rapture behavior that it doesn't spam teleport 5 times in a row when it's getting hit. Because every time it teleports, it dematerializes itself and you cannot hit it, which would cause unnecessary frustration with the players and create artificial difficulty that is not, like, properly designed difficulty, right? Like, that would be my thought process if I were designing for the game. Is that I would look at that and I would be like, yeah, this is not good design. We should hard cap it. And just accept that the player is gonna clear it or something. Yo, Public, how's it going? So that's not fun. Yeah, the SI rewards. You're molding right now, another day. Hold on. Also, yeah, hi. Another day, nothing. 9 days, 3 rocks, you're pest. Yeah, like, that's not great design. There should be guarantees for when you clear the entirety of SI. For those who don't know, Bublik is a union mate of mine. Very, very knowledgeable guy about Nikke, by the way. Incredibly knowledgeable about the game. But yeah, like, it's very frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. Your straight up most annoying thing for you in Nikke is skill books income. Yeah, there's that. Added, but probably too late. I will, there will be more openings in the future, JK. So, there will be more chances in the future. But yeah, in this case, it's too late. Like, yeah, it's a bit frustrating in that regard. Right. If you play Final Fantasy War of Lions Brave Exuvias, they're doing a near rerun where as long as you log in, you get like 9S and 2 new characters are 2P and A2, where 2P and 9S are getting buffs. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. I don't play that game, but for those who play it, at least it's nice to know. Should you OL your roll OL on Sugar or Leona? How about neither, Yami? How about neither? But if you had to reroll OL, you would have to do it on Sugar. It makes no sense to reroll Overload on a support. Monkey, yeah. You gave up on that game years ago? Yeah. Yeah. But these are like some of the things that, you know, it just baffles me in terms of design. Have you seen my Leona? Yeah, I've seen what you've been cooking, Yami. I've seen what you've been cooking. But, like, I mean, At least you can skip more standard units since you won't have enough mats anyways to build them copium. Yeah, but like, Yanni, like, you're a very deep hard mode pusher, right? So you probably get a lot of my frustrations as well when I say the RNG, for example, when you have the DPS check, pierce, cover raptors, when you have to fucking pray to whatever god you believe that the laser is gonna miss because you cannot meet the DPS check, right? For example. Yeah, like that's a good example because those will one-shot you. Those will absolutely one-shot you. Let's just clear this if possible. 5 to 10% maybe to leave, yeah. And for example, as well, another example is Sinister. So Yenny recently cleared Sinister. How many tries did that take you? If you don't mind sharing that. Because I saw your YouTube video. Too many. You spent hours on it. Because we were looking at it with Toiki on Fujin's stream, right? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do to clear this. Because of RNG attacks, exactly. So you probably get so you're even more sensitive to I hate RNG on bosses. Because you recently experienced and cleared Sinister on hard campaign, right? Yeah, it was insanely smooth, and it was also the coin flip, for example. The coin flip on the bombs had me Monka Wing the entire fucking time I was looking at it. I was like, fucking. Right? You need a precise order to time with the shield, yeah. But, you know, timing the shield for Tia is a skill, right? That is skillful gameplay, which is why your clear is insane. The bombs are pure RNG, though. Ali is back to carrot mode. What do you mean by... Oh, with Alice, yeah. You can clear with bunny girls, but it's significantly difficult. The bombs that come off screen, Yenny. Yeah, those. The breakable bombs that go off screen. If you remember those. Those are... If you don't have a mod burst, it's a coin flip. From my personal experience. I have found no way of making them predictable. Because you don't have the time to react to it. I just haven't found the time to be able to react to them. So either I frame them because they're getting shot or whatever. I just found them to... You keep hearing bombs and it sounds like you're flaming the enemies. No, I'm saying bombs. But yeah. But yeah, my accent is a little bit coming through here. Ah, fuck's sake. I almost had that. Jesus Christ, that almost one-shot my Alice from cover. That actually almost one-shotted my Alice from cover. That's insane. Yeah, this tactic is not gonna work here. But yeah, without certain... but that's something that is expected out of these type of games, right? Because there is a team building aspect to it, there will be Nikkes that are significantly better to CP gap push. Because at the end of the day, if you're pushing these type of deficits, right? At some point you're gonna have to play the meta. At some point, whether you like it or not, the bigger the gap, the more you're gonna have to play meta and meta investments, because it's meta for a reason. Some of the other aspects though. Every time we use Tia in hard mode, we're like, yeah, you're the sacrifice, won't be in vain. Basically, isn't it? That's basically what it feels to play Tia as well. Oh fuck, I messed up the last one. I messed up the last one. I'm still not very good at iframing with Tia. Oh fuck's sake. I hate this. 3 Gold was forced to push hard with Pepper and Diesel yesterday. Wait, how did that happen, Tuni? Wait, how did that happen, Tuni? Also, how's it going, Hobie? Bonnie's JK leader, Mod, Red Hood, Alice, the rest just kind of becomes flex units. Because Bag redeemed the file. Yeah, but that's yeah, that's on Bag though. Because either you... If you want to push CP gaps, like for example what Yanni does, right? Which is incredibly CP gap push that are really, really skillful. Or what Taya does as well, much deeper into the... Right? Because my CP gap push is not all that impressive, to be honest. Like, my CP pushes are not that impressive. Like, my hard mode pushes are not all that impressive. But if you want to push, like, some really, really serious things, at some point you're gonna have to just have very optimized teams just to do that. So, Nagatia, Red Hood, all of that good stuff. But damn, 07 to gold with that Bag pilot, Jesus Christ. That is really unfortunate. Oh, y'all know what's gonna be hilarious though, is that now that I'm on Sinister, Pyrie is gonna have a lot of fun with my account. Because I do plan on redeeming this for fun, at least one time on... I plan on redeeming Sinister for fun on Gold stream and Pyrie stream. Oops, I messed up that. And you all know what that means. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't think I can clear this. Nihilister Killer. Oh, the Copium Nihilister Killer, yeah. I could try to push tower as well a little bit. Watch one of them maul for 1 hour before turning bad and opening your core chests. I don't have core dust chests for them to open anymore though. That's the funny thing. I already opened them. As you can see, I'm 332. 9 more levels and I'll be at the 341 breakpoint, which a lot of people use to clear Sinister. Unless you're an absolute mad lad that spent God knows how many hours like Yanni on Sinister. Most people that push deep into hard campaign, like the pushers, just waited to be 341. What's gonna be funny is that I'm not gonna wait for that to happen to redeem it on Pyrie and Gold stream though. So don't tell them, don't spoil it. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't a surprise to them. fuck, I didn't take I didn't swap around. I need more ammo rolls on my allies. I need more ammo rolls on my allies. Damn it, I hate this stage so much. Did you already clear this stage, Jenny, or did you also just skip it? You just lost, just hope you lost more hours than hours on this stage. Damn. You skipped some stages in 17. Yeah, that's understandable. These stages, for example, are fucking obnoxious. Oh fuck, I messed up that one. Ah, I should have held longer. I should have pulled longer. What's really all the more impressive about Yanni's clears is that he doesn't use macros, by the way. For those who are wondering, if you want to, Yanni, you can link your YouTube channel here, for those who want to see your clears. Try using Modernia, she'll clear the second wave of Suiciders and keep Tia alive. I should give it a try, yeah. I should change strategies a little bit. I wanted to use SBS Scarlet because it made sense to me to be able to wave clear. It's fine. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I like promoting people that make content for Nikke. So for me, it's not an issue whatsoever for you to link your channel here. If there's anyone that is curious about like your super low CP free-to-play clears with no macros. Because I personally like watching them from time to time. I do need to drop you a sub though. You don't really take the channel that seriously? I mean, that's fine, right? Okay. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh wait, both went onto Tia. Damn. Unlucky. It's not really unlucky, by the way. It's just... I knew this was gonna happen, but I did not think it was gonna kill. Have to open a Neve channel soon? I mean, if you do, just tell me, Yemi, right? Like, I'll share it around. I probably should open with Modernia, shouldn't I? I probably should open with Modernia here. No, fucking... No! I fucking hate this so much. I should control Tia, though. You know you would love that type of content. Honestly, it's fun content to watch. Right. Like, those type of crazy waifu clears are always fun content to watch. Why are you not dead yet? No, god dang it. You know what? We're gonna let that one slide, actually. Wait, where is the... Oh, the fucking thing just pops so much later than I expected. That thing just pops so much later than I anticipated. Unlucky.
もう最終学年だなんて信じられないよ。さあ一番いいどう学校生活学生の本気を見せてきれいに残したいの。サクッと交換完了。装填するね。すぐ装填するから。
Oh, god damn it, I was too slow to react there.
学校生活の最後くらいは綺麗に残したいの。さあ一番いいところで。
God dang it. Got depressed of not being able to progress any year on any character for the last months, basically. Yeah, that is what I mean by these type of things are quit moments in terms of game design, right? I'm not the one who coined the phrase. As I said, Josh Strifecase, who is a YouTuber that I respect a lot personally, coined the phrase quit moments. Which is basically things that will frustrate players or confuse players so much that they will just straight up go like, yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit anymore, and they don't play and they just quit. So it can be poorly designed UI, it can be poorly designed tutorials, it can be overwhelming players with too much information. Like, it can be a lot of things. But generally speaking, cuff for me, Morio. How's it going, Grim? But those are like things that, you know, frustrate people. And can we just say that this stage is a fucking bummer, though? This stage is a fucking annoyance and a half. You know what? Let's just go with fucking hardcore modernity clear here. Let's just go really, really fucking getchy hard bass on them here and see how much we can clear with the Red Hood buff. No, god dang it. Oh, whatever. Does Chapter 17 have a lot of choke points? A couple. Not that many, actually. 16 has significantly more choke points than 17, in my opinion. At least from my experience, 16 had way more choke points than... Oh, fucking god. No! Fucking Nagak just got one-shotted out of existence there. I didn't even have time to react. I didn't even have time to react. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this stage for a while, I think. And queue up the Russian hard bass? Oh, lord. I used to play some Russian hard bass as well back when I pushed stuff. Funnily enough, a real-life friend of mine, when we play Phasmophobia, right? So there is this ghost in Phasmophobia called the, oh fuck, what was the name of that ghost again? The yokai. There is this ghost in Phasmophobia called the yokai, and it's supposed to be a ghost that reacts to sound, basically. And if you talk very close to it, basically on top of it, it will initiate a hunt with a very, even at high sanity thresholds. Which is one of the ways you can kind of find out that it's kind of find out that it's a yokai. Is that you can kind of do a sound testing kind of thing. Oh, there goes Tia again. Yes, I love Mono Eye spam on top of fucking the little two-legged ones and on top of the fucking farter raptor. Yes, please make more of these stages. We all love them. Oh my lord. What am I seeing here? Yeah, this is another point. These two nodes, there is a reason people just skip them. There is a reason people skip these two. And why I skipped them all the way to the boss. Isn't it amazing that these two are harder than almost everything here except 17-30? Just use Makimaku, his fucking Yami and his cooking. Who let Yami cook? Like, who let Yami in the kitchen? Drunklet would wipe easily? Nah, not really. That's the worst part of it. Oh yeah, Drunklet probably would. But, yeah. Good luck with that, though. Oh, man. There we go. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys what Sinister looks like. You ain't ready for more and cooking tomorrow? You already prepared the kitchen? Oh no. Yo, how's it going, Zaido? Right, so if we go... Okay, if I go around here, let's just... Okay, so if we go to Sinister, I'll show you guys how much of a fun thing. You think you're addicted to Pal World? A lot of people are. I'm actually restricting myself not to play Pal World today, tonight. As you can tell from the title, I'm mostly gonna play Nikke and some other gacha games to do the dailies. 07 game sound? What happened? Did the game sound bug again? That's weird. Okay, so let me just show you guys what I mean. It bugged? Okay. I'm gonna need to look into that, because that's weird that it bugs. Because for me, it's not buggy on my end at all. So it's probably OBS that is having issues. Allow me to showcase you the fun that is fucking... I don't remember if you open with mod here or what you open with. Nope, Tia's gonna die now. I'm not even getting to the bomb phase yet. Oh yeah, if you don't have fucking Tia, good fucking luck dealing with this, because the machine gun is just completely unpredictable at that point. It has a low chance to miss there. Oh look, it's flying overhead now. Fun. Also, these things are hella tanky, by the way. Okay, so we just have to take cover. Yeah, and the problem is that because it flies in such weird angles, only the game sound and not the video game. That is weird. 4 attack. Ooh, 4 attack. That's insanely good lines, Yanni. Those are some really fucking good lines. Those are some seriously good lines, because I believe on his clear, he basically... so close for comfort. Who is he gonna target now? Nope, there goes leader. And this is just me not being able to even get to the bombs, by the way. Right. This is just me straight up not being able to do anything. Oh my god, double targeting here? Okay, now we are gonna start dealing with some of the fun stuff. So now it's gonna start doing its little nonsensical thing. Now it's flying down though. Interesting. Oh yeah, it needs to reach a certain HP threshold to do some of its fun mechanics. Okay, that's the RNG chance to miss, by the way. Oh look, it's flying all the way up there. How the fuck am I gonna know if it's targeting anything? Oh, 07, you don't, exactly. You just don't. So I cannot even get to... you tried playing on vertical for this boss? Yeah, that makes sense, right? You would think that playing on vertical maybe would help. But it doesn't really change where you cover at. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing, is that this boss has a lot of layers of RNG to it, on top of, like, very bad, like, area design kind of thing. Like, field boss design. Because, look, like, how the fuck... like, if he flies that far up, how the fuck do you expect players to know what the fuck is happening? Right? Like, right now, it is predictable. Right now, it's still predictable, right? What the fuck? I didn't know they took this pathing. Jesus Christ, the damage. I need to recover my cover. I need to recover my cover. No. 07 cover. 07 cover. And they both targeted fucking Naga. Holy shit. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Holy shit. Get a fucking life, Jesus Christ. Oh wait, no, it's targeting right away. Oh look! Missiles. There goes my cover. So, now, without Tia, chat, how are you? Oh yeah, here's the bombs. Okay, chat. Okay, here's the fun thing, chat. We're here. Take a guess. Will it be Naga? Will it be Red Hood? Will it be Modernia? Or will it be Leader? There is a bug. Okay, chat. Place your bets. It is Gamba time. Who are the bombs going towards? Okay, chat. I want to see some Gamba in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just put the Gamba up. Let's just put the Gamba. We'll put a 1 minute Gamba. Hold on. So, we have the option of Naga. We have the option of Red Hood. We have the option of Mod. And we have the option of, Okay, place your bets, chat. Place your bets. Who do you think the bombs are going towards? Who's gonna get the 07? Okay, chat, place your bets. Come on, I want to see some real gamba here. Yo, how's it going, Single? Hold on, let me shout you out, homie. Okay, chat, place your gambas. Place your gambas. Who do you think it's gonna go towards? Come on, come on. So, 5,000 on Modernia. The lowly Cami is barely getting, like, freaking leader is barely gotten anything. Come on, Gamba. 8k on Modernia. What is up with those small bets on the rest? It's 25% chance on everything. Maybe you won't get scammed for once. Okay, so chat. Take a guess why I am saying that we're gambaing here. Okay. Oh, it's Modernia. Did you guys have time to react to that? Yep. So you guys get what I mean, right? Like, this is so fucking bullshit. Also, fun fact, once I get this thing low enough, it's... Oh! Oh, there's Mega 2 now. Wait, it did 2 rounds of bombs and we didn't even know it happened. It did 2 rounds of bombs and we didn't even know it happened. Ain't no fucking way. You're good at predicting downfall. Yeah, he did 3 rounds of bombs. Unlucky. Yeah, like, Yanni has incredible experience with this boss because he cleared it recently with incredible CP gaps. So you guys get what I mean by this boss has some bullshit RNG, right? Like some absolute fucking bullshit RNG. And it has a chance to just miss, by the way. It just has a chance to miss. No, oh, god damn it. I should have taken cover there. But how do you guys like the freaking RNG's fiesta of this boss? Because this is our life now. This is gonna be our life for a while now. Oh, also, by the way, these raptors can just randomly teleport multiple times in a row because we all love that as well. Your SNEs was MVP for this stage, really? There is a one-shot raptor in there too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Okay, so why am I opening with Modernia and then following with Red Hood? Why am I not doing it the other way around? There is an elite that spawns in this fight. Let me just show you guys. I will intentionally not kill it. So you guys just see the fun that is this stupid stage. Right, so we just clear these raptors. Right, we just deal with this nonsense. Okay, do you guys see this elite over here? This elite ignores cover and will one-shot you. There. So this elite, I'll just take cover, right? Okay, so let's gamba. Who is it gonna kill now? Oop, by leader. We're behind cover, by the way. 07. Okay, on to the next one. Who is it gonna target? Is it gonna target Modernia? Who is it gonna target? Boom. By Reddit. So that elite is incredibly dangerous. And it ignores cover, so you cannot do anything. It will miss Copium, yeah. It has like a 10% chance to miss or something stupid like that. It has a low chance to miss. And this is some of the fun that you just encountered here. Right? Like, oh boy, oh boy, oh joy, oh joy. Oh wait, I didn't mean to versus Red Hood. Oh joy, oh joy. Fun times ahead, right? Just iframe easy kicked up. Imagine you could iframe that. People overestimate how much you can actually iframe in this game. And that's what's really funny, is that there is almost no in between. People either don't know iframe exists, or they very heavily overestimate what is iframeable and what isn't. There is like no real in between in Nikke. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. Ooh, a little bit too soon here. Might actually. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I probably clear a little bit too quickly, funnily enough. Oh, there goes Reddit. How strong is my noise? Try her with Bonnie's, taunt her immortal with Blanc if you time it right. But then I lose to... I time out because it's also a DPS check. I mean, I could try it, but... There's people who know and people think they know. That's kind of a way to put it. Because the issue is if I go... right, so if I go something like... noise bunnies, right? That works. That does protect me against dying instantly. Right. So if I go noise bunnies and I put, I don't know, I would have 1 DPS here, so probably Red Hood, and then I would have to put something like a leader. I will time out. I don't have the damage to clear Sinister. I will just have no damage for it. That's the main issue. I do have 2B, but I don't think 2B will be very helpful here. That's my main concern, right? Is that I will time out if I don't push the damage. This is what the auto recommends. Funny. Red Hood mod B3 mod plus Noir B1 noise. Oh, okay. So you want me to use Red Hood and Thingy as B1. So what are you thinking? So you are thinking Red Hood mod Noir Blanc and noise? Is that what you're thinking, Public? Something like this? CP might be an issue. Yeah, exactly. Like, I will time out, probably. Let him cook auto-cooking. Yeah, CP will be an issue here, 100%. Noise could sustain herself. She will die instantly, though. She will absolutely die instantly in this stage. Tia kind of gets... Also, there is the issue that we don't have cover. Right, so this is another issue. Like, I can show it. I can show it. Right. So, I can kind of show this very quickly. Is that cover will be an issue. Because yeah, noise can... Ooh, Mod died. Like, noise can sustain herself, but she won't survive. Because, for example, here, if I don't clear this quickly enough, it doesn't matter what I do. Just use Arya Clueless. The noise skin is amazing. But even assuming I get past these little checks, there is the issue that Sinister will do 3 or 4 times in the fight a missile barrage. Now, the way people cleared it at high CP gaps in recent history, right, was by using Tia's shield. So by timing Tia's shield, you would basically... Because right now I'm at 327 KCP with my team. What's the usual CP clear for this stage? I'm not sure. Let's see. So this is a fake run, by the way. Gabba and probably this guy as well are... these are very likely Alice bug abusers. Because if I go 1 week time or something, right? It's no longer anything like that. You want me to check your clear? Sure. Give me a sec. Like the all-time, if we go like 1 month back, right, when there is no more Alice, well, no more Alice bug, this is what you see basically for the record clears for the most part. The all-time clears are 100% guaranteed to be Alice bug clears. These are absolutely, this composition, for example, is meant to maximize Alice bug damage and kill the boss in 1 or 2 hits. Or at least in 1 hit or come very close to it. So this is 100% Alice bug abuse. This guy. Absolutely no doubt about it. And these are somewhat questionable as well. Like, they look on the surface legit, but they're kind of questionable. It is possible, though. It is possible if they have incredibly cracked Alices. But this one is 100% guaranteed to be an Alice bug. Now, in my friends list... yeah, you cleared it at 4... Did you blue CP this? No, you didn't blue CP this. I was concerned there for a second. No, you cleared this at 414 KCP. Dan cleared this at 318 though, so he's a pretty he was pretty much gaming hard on this one. He did do the wait, what? Oh, he fucking Dan bug abusing. Ain't no way. This is a bug abuse team. So Dan bug abused with Alice here. Because this team comp will not be able to kill Sinister without the bug. Like, this is absolutely Alice bug abuse, if you guys remember the bug that I showed. Understandable, for caught in 4K. I mean, I gotta say it as is, right? Like, I love Dan, but that's basically a bug abuse. Now, Shift Up didn't really punish the bug abusing of Alice this time around, unless it was incredibly severe. Yo, Echo, how's it going? But that's the reality. Today was your Pilgrim Mold Day. How did it go? Did you get something good out of it? Your second Pilgrim Mold. Nice. Ooh, Red Hood. Oh, that's a really good thing to get. Congrats on that. Red Hood is amazing to have. But yeah, most of the low CP clears of the record ones use Nagatia. Nagatia, Red Hood Modernia, Nagatia Alice Modernia, that type of stuff. Right. That's basically what most of the record clears will use. Because what you want to do is when Sinister sees your first core 1, that's amazing. Yeah, that is insane. I think you should save the mold, or it depends on whether you already have Scarlet Black Shadow or what you want from your Pilgrim. So if you want to get a Pilgrim that is currently in the pool, you would want to open it now. If you want to get a chance at Scarlet Black Shadow, you would open it when it gets added. No, I didn't clear quickly enough. Well, we're gonna have to make do without. Really, decided to target Mod while she was mid-burst. That's insane. So many misses in a row. Oh, no, fuck. Why did I swap from Modernia? Why can I not? So I can barely get to the point where I want to get it. Okay, so once we get Sinister to... So these are some of the mechanics of Sinister, right? I did not mean to fucking be one red bit. Holy shit. I wanted to fucking burst with leader. Ain't no way. So this was the lower chance. No, motherfucker. We're good. So glad Modernia had a rerun? Yeah, I'm happy for the people that didn't have Modernia that she got a rerun. Okay, so we're gonna just strike really freaking hard. Okay, so now he's gonna basically... Okay, so now that he's at 140, he's gonna teleport here. He's gonna do this, and he's gonna do an AoE. So this is what causes people to, in very low CPs, to have to use Negative. Also, he'll start doing his off-screen bombs, so see? Good luck reacting to those. Good luck reacting to those. So that's why you use Negatia here. Did Negatia replace bunnies? At equal investment, yeah, as Yami put it, it depends on what you're trying to do, though. If you have farther stages where you need to out-sustain unavoidable damage, and you cannot meet the DPS check to kill the farther raptors before they become an issue, the bunnies are better. In almost every other conceivable scenario in Nikke, the Nagatia combo is better because in Nikke rewards being pushing damage aggressively rather than out-sustaining and out-living. For many different reasons, but generally speaking, Nikke just rewards that over everything else. Because, you know, as they say, there is no better healing than killing, right? There is no better healing than killing. So there is that too. And also, you have the time limits, right? Because there's a time limit, everything becomes a DPS race no matter what happens. Because stalling when you have a time limit is not a very smart idea in general. Because the very concept of stalling is to try to use time in your favor, but time is not in your favor no matter what you do. So no matter what you do, time will not be in your favor in Nikke. Because you have a timer to beat. Right. I'm gonna need to pray that it misses. Wait, it's still shooting at fucking leader? Ain't no fucking way. Also, the split attention is really annoying. Oh. There we go. No! Fucking red... Really? Targeted Red Hood twice in a row? Ain't no fucking way. He targeted twice Red Hood in a row. What's the power deficit I am fighting here? You probably don't want to know, but I can show you that. He targeted Red Hood twice in a row. I was not gonna make it anyways, because as soon as Tia dies, this fight becomes impossible for me. Because this is what will happen. We hit 140. Right? We hit 140 health bars. He's going to teleport. As soon as he finishes this little round, he's going to teleport pretty soon. And once he teleports, yeah, there we go. He's going to do this attack that is essentially a one-shot unless you cover it. And if you don't cover it, also, he starts also doing these stupid bombs. Good luck fucking reacting to this. Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, here come the bombs. Good luck fucking reacting to those. Yeah, Starrail cover. Fucking Toony. Fucking Toony. But yeah, so you need to have Tia alive for this fight specifically. If you're going at the gaps that I'm playing at, you need to have Tia alive for that. Yeah, the bombs firing off screen, like all of the abilities being off screen is such a piss take. What am I fighting with? I am at 327576. This is probably the comp that I'm going to be running to clear this. 327,576, and the recommended is 516,000. So, let's see. Let's see. Let's just pull out a calculator for this real quick. 516,000 minus 327. Let's just be as accurate as we can. 576. And then we divide by this. And we have our little CP deficit. We are at 36.5%. There we go. We're at 36.5%. Is recommended even achievable? Recommended CP is perfectly achievable if you just farm long enough. Let me take this run tomorrow so you can take a whiff of practice. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to, I can just lend you my account for a bit, Fujin, if you want to practice this. I don't mind. So, in case you're wondering, it's 36.5% right now. It is possible, technically, if I mauled really, really, really badly. Right? So here it is, by the way. Long enough, like in 2 years? Not really. It's faster than that, Kartoshka. Also, you don't need to be at the recommended to clear it. Recommended is more to initiate the difficulty curve of it. So the way I personally view CP gap and CP in general is just a matter of difficulty curve. Kind of like leveling in Dark Souls and stuff. You can clear stuff at Soul Level 1 in Dark Souls. Right? You can clear the entirety of Dark Souls at Soul Level 1. It's just incredibly difficult. And it's kind of the same logic here, although there comes a point where the CP gap becomes so big that you just cannot clear anymore. It's just mathematically impossible. No, it's not that I am at 36... Okay, so... This is a very common misunderstanding about CP gap. Okay, so let me just explain it real quick. Let me open this. Yeah, shout out to Nikke.gg for having this table. So when we talk about CP gap in Nikke, I personally don't really see any real issues with it, by the way. I don't have any issue with the CP stat deficit system of the game. So when you talk about CP deficit, so for example, if we're talking about, for example, the fact that I'm at 36.5%, right? So a lot of people talk about raw numbers when they talk about CP deficit. That's not how that works, right? So me being at God knows how many hundreds of thousands of CP gap, it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. It sounds like, oh, wow. Like nearly close to 200,000 power deficit. Now, that doesn't mean much. What really matters is the percentage deficit. So for example, I'm at 36.5%. The way it works is that you can go in this table. I'll just share it in the chat for you guys to learn about it. So this is the link, by the way. So I'm at 36.5. So it's basically here, 36.5. Now 36.5 combat power deficit, right? Means that my Nikkes get a stat penalty that reduces their attack and basically that reduces their stats by 63.8%. Meaning that my Nikkes right now are at 36.2% of their actual power. Right? That's what it means. Because we have this 63.8% penalty. They're significantly weaker because they're lower than where they should be at. Now, if you have a very it reduces all of their stats: HP, defense, attack, everything, which makes it very difficult at times to fight things. But I personally don't have an issue with it because I just view it as the difficulty curve. That's about it. I don't view that as anything other than the difficulty curve. If you want to have a lower CP deficit, or if you want to have a lower stat penalty, you just level up more. It's quite literally just that. Right? So I don't view it as something that problematic personally. I don't mind it that much. What it does mean, however, is that it makes the game quite hard if you're pushing very high deficits. And once you start getting into certain territories, you just cannot clear anymore, right? Realistically speaking. And that's where you're like completely walled. We can beat Nikke by the end of 2024, don't worry. My brain melting. It's not that complicated. It's just, you calculate the percentage. Not really. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get there anytime soon, Toonie. But you calculate the percentage using the formula. And then you look at the table where you're sitting at. So for example, right now my Nikkes are getting nerfed by 63.80%. Maybe 2025, who knows. It will take us a while to get there though. Whoops. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of the idea of it. And what I am fighting right now is a very, very big deficit. Well, big deficit is a strong word, but because it's a boss and everything, it's a little bit hard. So yeah, that's the stat deficit in a nutshell. And all it means is that I'm fighting at a big disadvantage. The recommended CP does not mean you have to be at this to clear it. It just means that the difficulty curve will be basically piss easy if you're at that combat power. Because all of a sudden things are not going to be nearly one-shotting you out of nowhere, right? Yeah, I didn't clear it quickly enough. Unlucky. And yeah, if I don't have Tia in this fight specifically alive, to provide her shields and everything, I will very likely lose. Because of that mechanic of Sinister. That does such stupid amounts of damage. Because the shield can kind of soak it. So I'll have to learn this fight over time. Eventually. So if I clear it too quickly, it's actually an issue. Oh, fuck. Is Moran tomorrow morning or at reset? I think it's tomorrow morning, Yami, because we're both in France, so we are both on the same time zone. I think it's tomorrow morning, as usual. I believe it's tomorrow morning. Actually, let me... Okay. I'm gonna take a very quick break. Actually, it's almost midnight, isn't it? France Pug, yeah. Damn, and the ads just ran earlier. It's really not my day today, is it? Today really is not my day, huh? No break, Madge. Fucking Pyrie, how's it going, homie? You guys should definitely check Pyrie. I don't know who Holographic is, but you guys definitely should check Pyrie and bag it instead. Yeah. Yeah, no, today is definitely not my day, because I still need to finish publishing the Moran hot take as well. Because I haven't finished publishing it. But how's it going? Hey, Pyrie! Look at this! Future redeem, eh? You're looking at your future redeem right here. Got another Pilgrim Attacker chest today. This is so insane. That's really lucky. Get some rest, you'll feel better tomorrow. I'll be fine. Look at this. Your future redeem. I happen to have the channel points for it. You'll refund. You just tried redeeming on gold. He just refunded you, so don't count on him. Ain't no way. And don't count on Pyrie either. I mean, it's only a 36.5% CP gap on Sinister. It's not that bad, right? It's not that bad, right? It's only 36.5%. Gotta fucking... It's fine, yep. Yeti's like, yep. I did it. Yeti's like, yep, I did it. You'll see what I mean, Pyrie. Look at the machine gun. It barely does any damage, right? It just does tickle damage. Oh, look, it's the elite that ignores cover. I wonder if Tia will survive this time around. Oh, 07 Tia. 07 Tia. Tia tanking is fine here, yeah. Tia tanking is very, very much fine here. It's actually the tactic here. Also, fun fact, look at the minigun damage. But yeah, Tia taunting is fine here. It's actually what is recommended to do. Also, for 17-30 Yenny, I actually ended up just having Tia perma-taunt and just have her dodge the things. Did I try Sculptor? Yeah, I did. It didn't work that well. So far, this is the most promising team comp. Oh, this is really bad. This is really bad. Yeah. I need Tia alive for this. Oh, look at the damage of the... Hey, look at the damage of the minigun. It barely tickles, doesn't it? Oops, leader is gonna die here. Perma-taunt is Monka W for the suicide bombers. Well, that's the thing, right, is that I ended up using Tia and just iframing all of the bombers. Because if I know where all of the bombers are going, I can iframe them, right? If I time everything correctly. I even have a little... on my Twitter, I have a small showcase up until I fucked up. But I ended up doing that for my 1730. Let me just show you. Let me just show you real quick. We're gonna Gamba here on Twitter that I don't... Yeah, there we go. But basically what I ended up doing for my clear is this, right? of 1730. I would taunt them, iframe, taunt, iframe, taunt those. Basically what I did is I taunted those, I iframed, and then these ones I cleared them with Alice, basically. These ones I cleared them with Alice Burst. I actually managed to iframe them though. I did manage to iframe them a couple of times. But after a while I just figured I may as well just clear the final wave with Alice Burst and just do the rest normally. How many attempts did that take? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I did end up doing that. It's just that after a while you just kind of get used to it, don't you? But it's a pretty cool showcase of how you can iframe the Suicide Raptors though. Now, I just cannot clear that thing quickly enough. I just can't seem to clear quickly enough. Yeah. Now, my main concern right now is whether or not I can clear... If I can clear the beamer quickly enough, I might be able to clear. So my biggest wall here is... my biggest wall on this fight will be killing that specific elite early on. That'll be one of my biggest walls. After that, it will be a matter of juggling Tia Taunt, essentially. So maybe if I, instead of... Wait, what? Oh, that's not good. Chat got in the way, so I randomly clicked chat by accident there. That's not good. That's really not good. Yeah, now I'm completely fucked, aren't I? Leave 4 adds alive and you can stall. Or Gamba. I have a feeling that if I Red Hood B1 into B3, I can probably kill it before it... I can probably kill it before... I have just a feeling that... Maybe I could just take cover here for a little bit longer and stall it out. But the problem is that I don't want to leave those things alive for too... I could stall it, to be fair. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I might want to stall it, but... Is playing at 100k power at 50 only a 10% nerf? No, that's a... That's a 50% deficit. What are you on about, Echo? That is a massive nerf to your CP. It's like 75% or something, I think. Yeah. Okay, so we can kind of stall here, maybe. Now the problem is that they will break my cover if I'm careless here. Yeah, there goes my cover. So I need to kill a few of them, probably. I'm gonna need to figure out... Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna need to figure out how many I can kill before it spawns the next wave. And based on that, I'll be able to stall. So this will be the first optimization of the run. How many can we kill before we spawn the next wave? That'll be our first mission. So that's 1, that's 2. Okay, so we killed the 2. Maybe we can kill a third one here. Okay, if we kill a third one, it spawns the next wave. Okay, so 3 is too much. 2 is just enough. If we also cover with Tia, we can kind of split the damage to cover as well. So that's an optimization that we can do. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Tia taunt here for the initial machine gun. Tia burst, go into Modernia burst. Kill these, kill that one, and kill this one. Ooh, I taunted. I shouldn't have taunted there. I'm gonna lose my cover here, so I'm gonna need to split some of the damage with the face. Okay, we're good. Too slow. Okay, so what I need to probably do... this is gonna be a hard optimization, isn't it? 50% is like max, you get 90% stat nerf, impossible. Oh, I see. I thought it was like 75. But yeah, past a certain point is virtually impossible. Because you get such a massive stat nerf that it's just mathematically impossible to clear a stage in time. We can lower the HP of everything here to some extent, right? Okay, this should work. This optimization should work. Okay, we got it. Ooh, them iframes. Them iframes. Them motherfucking iframes. How do you like them iframes? How do you like them fucking iframes? Holy shit. Okay, so we need now to... Oh no, this is bad timing. This is really bad timing. This is really bad timing. No, this was really bad timing. This is the next optimization. So we need to get him to 140 health bars and below while having access to Tia burst. Because otherwise we die. So that's the next optimization we need to do. I find it kind of funny that the penalty is 77.10 for 49. It shoots to 90%. Yeah, it's kind of exponential at some point. Yo, how's it going, Raiden Shogun? How's your day been? Okay, so that's the next optimization that we're gonna need to do. Is figure out how to slow down our damaging the boss so that we have Tia burst for that missile wave. Once we do that, we'll be able to get to the next optimization step. Am I pulling for Moran? Yes, I am. Okay, so now we clear these. We clear this. We clear 2, and then we lower the HP of all of them. We split some of the damage here. And now we go into clearing them. We go into Red Hood B1 into B3. There we go. There we go. So now we clear that. We go into this, and then we clear these. Then we DPS the boss a little bit. And then we clear these. Okay, we're gonna need to split some of the damage with face here. Okay, okay, so now we're gonna keep him at this. We're gonna generate our burst again. Okay, now we're gonna generate our burst again. And with this, we'll have our next optimization. No, motherfucker. I almost had it. Yeah, now 07 cover. We almost had it. I could delay bursting. I could delay that burst though. Instead of going Red Hood burst, I could delay it, but then that would leave that elite alive for too long. Do I have every Nikke? The only Nikke I am missing is Scarlet. OG Scarlet. Other than that, yes, I do have every Nikke. Damn, that was so close. Okay, so we clear 2 of these. We lower the HP of these. Wait, did I kill 3 by accident here? Yeah, I killed 3 by accident. That's not good. Yeah, this run is fucked. Okay, we just reset here. Moran is a skip for you. Feels kind of bad. I mean, that's understandable. She's not a high priority Nikke to get. She's not a high priority Nikke. And so this is the next optimization that we need to do. Is basically... So optimization number 1. Kill exactly the correct amount. So we killed this one. We lowered the HP of this. We killed this. To lower the damage onto the Nikkes. Okay, so now we can kind of start clearing these. No, that was one step behind because I couldn't do enough. I either had to risk having Tia die or have Tia die. So that was kind of a catch-22 situation. Okay, so first optimization, we need to get it clean. Second optimization will be the timing of the Tia burst for the first missile wave. So that's that. We can lower the HP of multiple, but we can only kill an additional. No, god damn it, there goes my cover. This is gonna be such a Gambit time, isn't it? This is gonna be massive, massive Gambit time. If they give OG Scarlet up, yeah, I will roll for her. Maybe even MLB her if they do make a OG Scarlet banner. So we need to first clean up the first optimization. Okay, so that's 1 down. That's 2 down. Oh no, we cleared 3. That's not good. That is not good. Yeah, there it is. So that's not good. Seeing you abusing that high school girl every day, think that you should 10-10-10 level 5 OL Tia. No, that's not happening. He's going to C7 her out of spite. Imagine. Imagine if I C7's OG Scarlet out of spite because she dodged me for so long. Once she's on the banner. Now I would probably MLB her or something, just to have one more Pilgrim lobby. Do we clear these? Okay, that's good. Okay, we're good. We're back to full now. Okay, so now what we need to do is leverage our cover here as much as possible. Okay, so we can kind of get away with it. Okay, so we can kind of stall it out here. So that could be an optimization. Yeah, this could be an optimization. So now, the question is, do I really want to delay burst this much? Because this is not very optimal. We have 150 health bars to go. And we're not even at 140 health bars. So probably I would have needed to burst previously. And just stall it out. Monka S. Absolutely Monka S there. Okay, so now he's gonna do his stupid thing. So we do this and we shield it up. And now we gotta gamba where the fucking bombs are going. Oh yeah, they were all going to T. Oh, right, because they're always going to T, I need to put my red with bombs there. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are the bombs? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where the fuck were you? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? What do you mean you went entirely off screen and you just shot the bombs from there? What do you mean you shot the bombs from outside? The fucking thing just went outside of the field and shot the bombs from there just to be that much outside. I hope someone clips that. Oh, I seriously hope someone clips that. That's so stupid. Oh, that is so stupid. But at least we know it's clearable because I got it to... Fun fact, Pirate did this stage at 364, but he didn't have Nagati at the time, right? Like, props where props are due, right? Back when Nagatia was not available, you couldn't shield that. So you had to do something like bunnies, or even worse, you had to do it with something like a... You had to do it with something different. Yeah, doing it with no shield. Like, yeah, he did it with bunnies. Doing it with no Nagatia shield is absolutely fucking horrendous. You had to burst down from 100 to 0. Yeah, basically what Yanni says. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. But yeah. Like, damn. I need to wind down a little bit from this, though. Actually, it's close to midnight, so it's actually time for me to end. So... Man, everyone and their mother is playing Power World, huh? I'll be sending you guys over to my homie Try, then. Oh yeah, by the way. Do check out my YouTube video on Moran, if possible, please. Twitchcut, let's look at this. You know what? That's an instant feature. I'll download this as well, and I'll put it as my Twitter feature today. Okay, so I'll put it as my Twitter feature today. Okay, hold on. Let me just have a little bit of a Les Moncaes thing. So I'll just add this to the feature of Twitter. But yeah, Don't forget to check out my Moran video when it comes out. So YouTube already knows where YouTube is at. This is my YouTube channel for those who are on Twitch. I appreciate a lot everyone that came to... Whoops. Wrong one. Everyone that dropped by to support. Let me just mute this for a second. And I'll be sending you guys over to either someone new on Nikke or my buddy Try. Shall we do somebody new, or should I just send you guys over to Triflozen? What do you guys think? Respectfully looking. What do you guys think? I guess Try is probably. I'll send you guys over to Triflozen. It's been a while since I last rated him. So yeah. Thanks a lot for everyone, as usual, for the support. Not respectfully looking, goddamn. I hope as many of you will support my friend Triflozen, who's a buddy of the channel. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more Nikke. I'll probably play as well some Honkai Star Rail tomorrow, as well as some other gachas, because I do want to catch up on my dailies there too. Or I could try to optimize Sinister and just kill it. I could try either way. I could dedicate the entire stream to optimizing Sinister, or most of the stream, because we will have more in testing as well. Oh yeah, we will have more on pools and testing. So I hope I will see you guys for the more in pools, actually. Because we will have more in pools and testing, and then probably either Honkai Star Rail or Sinister optimization. Now, because I'm doing the more in pools and stuff, maybe it will be more Sinister optimization. So yeah. Thanks a lot for dropping by. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the YouTube video once it comes out. It will come out very, very soon. If you haven't joined my Discord, followed me on Twitch or whatever, please do so if you enjoy my content. Otherwise, sayonara and see you guys for the more end polls. Have a good one, guys.